Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of SKEncore. This week is also only audio, just like the last episodes, but nonetheless we will introduce you to the Kenkyuusei this time. I'm Chris and joining me as usual are Jeff.
Yeah.
Willie.
Yes.
And Nick.
Hey.
Starting off with the news and the 8th.
Yeah, so there's going to be a boat race in Gamagori. There's yearly boat races there. And SK is going to participate in one race on, this will be, I actually don't see a date here. It's
beginning of
from
May,
the 2nd to the 6th. Yeah, of May. But I feel like there should be a date. Anyway, they're going to be against 3 other teams. And, the participating members in the boat race are Yukina, Tani, Minarun, Yuzuki, Kaho, and Kumachan.
Okay.
So yeah, and they're going to be in the bottom lane. So there's going to be 4 lanes for the boats. They're going to be on the bottom lane.
Let's see how this will turn out. Next on the 9th, it was just maybe minor news, but Shikako announced on a blog that she has entered university since the beginning of April. So we've got another member in university. She didn't tell what kind of studies or which university, obviously, but looking forward to that. She said she will do her best to balance university and idle life. So hope she can manage that. Next, we have the 10th.
So it's a news, but right now, so we know more about it. So we saw on the 10th, Junna and Yucatan going to Korea. So now we pretty much we are sure. So it was for the Produce 48 show. So for people who don't know, so it's the collaboration between the 48 group and the Mnet. So Mnet is broadcasting station in Korea. So we got this show, so Produce 101. So it's supposed to be trainees from different Korean agencies in a competition, and at the end they form a team. So we've got 2 information. So we've got pretty much all the cast for the Japanese girls, so only 2 from SKE. And at the end, so the winners, so it should be 6, I think, from the 48 are going to form a group and perform for 2 years and a half. So it's like much longer than the previous years. So we'll see.
It's 6 Japanese girls and 6 Korean, but there's supposed to be 48 Japanese girls, like 40 from the 48, and 8 that we don't know about yet.
Yeah, and so we don't know how the votes are going to win. So for the Produce 101 show, it's only based on fan votes. So this time, so it's going to be like Japan and Korea. So we don't know who's going to be able to vote for who. So we'll have to see for that, because we've got very popular members from the 48. So if it's just going to be Japanese fans voting, I think it's pretty sure we're just going to see a popularity contest. So not that many chance for Yucatan, I think.
A good thing. But we will see how this turns out. At least both of them were back in Japan for the handshake event this weekend.
For the handshake, so pretty much how it's going to be. So the show is going to run on June should be 11 or 12 weeks. And we don't really know when it's going to be filmed. So I think they're going for a full week. I think next week maybe. Because for the show they're going to stay in the dormitory together. So they'll be there for sure for a full week, and then we'll have to see, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, next we had some news on the 12th.
So very surprising news. I think every fans didn't expect it. So for the Session Girls Korean on Tuesday, I think, we are going to have 2 draftees. So for third generation draft in this stage. So actually it's going to be a normal Kenkyuusei stage. So no members aside from Luchan. So no only Kenkyuusei. And then the two draftees are Kozuma Honoka from Team S, the tall one, and Hirata Shina from Team E. So yeah, very surprising that they're like appearing that fast.
Yeah.
So like I think it's very nice.
Yeah, they Honoka wrote on a blog that they had like a test where everyone had to perform and they saw who was doing how well, and so apparently those two got selected for the first performance. But I can assume we'll see the others very soon.
Yeah. And so no shuffle this time. So is this the end of the shuffle? If the draftees are going to be performing, I don't know.
Who knows? We will see. Next, Nick, on 30th.
Yeah, so it's been announced that SK will participate in A Nation 2018, which is a series of concerts. There's going to be 2 concerts. One of them is on July 28th in Mie, and the other one is in August the 4th in Nagasaki. So these concerts will have various artists performing, and SK is going to be... I think SK might only be in the one in Mie. But it's announced on the site. Okay, I don't know why they didn't even announce the one in Nagasaki. But anyway, it seems like it. And Magic Prince will be there, and a bunch of other groups will be there. But it's expensive. Like, it's you're gonna see a bunch of groups, and I don't know how long SK will have to perform. Probably not very long. And it's 9,000 yen just for that. So
yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, but that's all we know. We don't know the members yet.
Okay, next on the 14th, it was announced that during the Golden Week in Japan, which is beginning of May, end of April, Sunshine Sakai will hold their Golden Week fair, and along with that, we have 2 activities with SKE. First is the Keep Sakai Clean plan, where probably basically normal people and along with some members go around Sakai and collect trash and so on. They did last year at least 2, and I think the year before maybe 2. And it's like open for all as far as I know. And then there will be also a Kananacha Yokoso live recording on I think the 4th of May, where they record for the radio program Kananacha Yokoso, and you can go and watch this. Next on 15th.
So today, Yunana posted on Twitter that she has started an account on a new social network called TikTok. So it seems to be something similar to maybe to Snapchat or Instagram. I'm not sure exactly, but she's doing a campaign actually for the app, and she posted 2 videos. So one of them that's actually a campaign video where she's promoting the app. So I don't know if it's only her or if we're gonna see other members starting that as well.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's move on to great members.
Yeah. So Sato Sumire started a DMM salon. So it's on the DMM website, where we can see the theater shows. It seems to be some kind of fan club where fans can try to interact with her, like send her messages. Also, she announced that she's writing a novel, and it seems to be something she's interested in. Like she wants to write a theater play after she's done with that.
Okay.
It's been a while, but we have
we're back.
The news about Masala again. She's starting a radio show on KZ Station. She will be one of the co-hosts with Kuro-chan. Kuro-chan is a comedian that we've seen quite a few times involved with the 48, the 48 group. He's the bald, disgusting guy with a very small voice, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, really squeaky voice, really annoying voice. Yeah.
Okay.
So Takeuchi Mai announced her first ever solo event. So we haven't really gotten much news from Takeuchi Mai since her graduation.
Yeah.
But she just announced now that she's going to have a little event of hers in Tokyo, in Gotanda, at this place called the Soy Latte Studio, which I find funny. And the guest is going to be Umemoto Madoka. So Madoka will be there with her, and they're going to have a little event there. So she apparently made like a little photo book looking thing too, and she's going to be selling things there. So it looks fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's on April 30th.
Yeah, I'll be there in Tokyo, but at the two-shot events, so I cannot go there. And then Yagami Kumi. I'm not sure if the fact that she announced she got married last year is a news or not. I thought I heard about this before, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. What is definitely a news is that she's quitting showbiz at the end of the month. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this time to become a housewife.
I heard about the marriage too last year.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. But she announced it too, like she's like, "Oh, I'm married," and like, "Oh, I think it's like more formal this time." I don't know, because she made like a thing about saying, "Oh, like we put in the papers and all that."
Mm. Who knows?
Yeah, someone who read the thing.
Yeah.
And so obviously the biggest and saddest news of the week was that Miki T has had breast cancer and still has breast cancer. So she's had it. She's got diagnosed at the beginning of the year, and apparently she'll be back to work next week for her radio show, which is a bit surprising.
Yeah.
She got a mastectomy on her, I think, left breast.
Yeah.
So anyway, she says that she's just going to be positive, and she's like, "Oh, I'll just kind of stay like I will now." But she wrote in her blog that she was very, very sad. Or maybe on her Instagram she did anyway. She was really, really sad. She didn't know how to feel, and it was hard for her to open up at first about she got cancer. I think she found out she saw she had lumps, so she had tumors.
Yeah, exactly. She said she felt something weird on her body and got it.
Yeah. So then they had a test and they noticed, okay, you have cancer, and then obviously it was really hard for her to say that. So she started with her family and with other people, and I think I'm probably wrong, but because Yuatan talked about it, and he said he already knew when she came, and I think that meant that she came to see them train.
Yes.
SKE?
Exactly. She went to the training place then this before she posted it on the internet.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah, but you also knew that before she went there, so she had told him.
Yeah.
Before that, probably to make it less, of a shock or whatever, and just see if it's okay.
I think maybe she was also thinking about this because, of course, fans go asking you about this. So she
Yeah. And I mean, personally, this is very sad because Miki T looks like she's one of the members who has the most fun.
Yeah.
Doing whatever she does.
Exactly.
Her Instagram is one of my favorites to look at because she's always doing a bunch of random things.
Yeah.
And she really seems to enjoy everything she does. So it's really sad to see her go through this.
Yeah.
But I mean, from what she's writing, she seems pretty positive about how things are going to turn out.
Totally fix the character. But, she's energetic enough to keep on going. So.
Best of luck.
Yeah. I hope they don't rush her with work again, but if she says she can do this, and radio is maybe not less exhausting like other work, so I guess we will see how this turns out. With that, we finish up the news roundup and we move to the theater roundup. First, we had the Seishin Girl stage on 9th.
On 9th, so it was Atsumi Hayaha's Seitensai. So it's what's the Seitensai, so pretty much a normal Kenkyuusei stage. So it was what you could expect from Hayaha's Seitensai, I guess. I think she's very cute, but she's really one of the worst dancer and performer in SKE. So watching her Satensai was not really that good of a show. And pretty much, I mean, like, everyone is saying, like, okay, she's very cute when she does that and that, but yeah, I think we still don't really know her real personality. She's very too shy right now, so really, apart from saying she's cute, there's not really a lot of things to say. So the Satensai later was from Ryoha, so one of her fan. So yeah, I mean, pretty much from the first time Arya was in Team S theater, we could see like a lot of interaction with Ryoha, like touching her, like a lot. So yeah, and I think pretty sure they've been on Ninja Naio together too. So yeah, the letter was pretty much that. So yeah, since the first time I've seen you, I thought you were cute, and I hope we can try and talk. So yeah, because she said at first she was just trying to talk with Ayara and she wasn't responding at all, just smiling as usual.
Yeah.
So she like a smart short speech, of course, and she was like crying from the beginning. So you could see it was like very difficult for her to like have her speech in front of everyone. So pretty much difficult to understand when she said. One of the things from the show, so I think for the first time, another Chan was center for Mushikino Hiro at the end. So yeah.
Okay. Next, we continued with the Seitan-sai streak of K2. I think they didn't have a normal performance this month at all. It was Minadun Seitan-sai. Yuzuki used her new catchphrase, and it was announced before that Mikoti and Narupi would share the performance. So Mikoti did the first part and Narupi the later part, because Mikoti was a bit sick. Nonetheless, the letter was by Mikoti, and she came back again on stage for that to read the letter. And since they only have 16 versions of the costume they are wearing for the encore, she was just wearing something that looked alike this one. And it was a really nice letter. And then in Minadun's speech, she just talked about how she really, really wants to enter Senbatsu this year. It was her goal last year too, and she barely missed it. So she was really frustrated, and she even said this during her speech in Sosenkyo. So she really asked her fans again to do this year, as absolutely again.
She arrived saying, "I didn't prepare anything for the speech, so I was expecting something pretty short, and she talked almost 15 minutes."
Yeah, actually, she said, "I didn't plan anything, so it might get long because I have no idea what. Or I will just talk about all this and this and this." But it was relatively long. Next we had a Station Girls stage, which was a normal Station Girls shuffle stage. So I think it was a shuffle stage. So talk about there. And then we had an S stage, which I didn't get in again. I watched it from the lobby, so it was more or less the full members, without obviously Irina. And we had Marin and Izudin as honors.
Yeah.
Akapin was performed by Juna and Archan, and the MCs were really funny this time. They really improved during the last times. The first, for the Zenhan, they reenacted handshake events for members. For example, for Yokonyan or Izudin, for example. And usually Randan and Yoha would either play an otaku or the staff member. And I also wanted to play Wota, but she was declared an ODS. So she had to do security, which was necessary because Randan just went overboard as usual and got completely crazy. But it made some good laughs even in the lobby. And for the Gohan MC, they were just talking about moments where the members would go queuing. So, for example, Archan was just totally fangirling about Yuna to the point where it got really creepy almost. And
and Likachu's like what's going on?
Yeah, and then Wanchan got super embarrassed when Machi said that he likes Wanchan's sneezing. And you rarely see Wanchan this embarrassed, which was really cute. And I think Wanchan said she likes Yoha's anchor. So, and Archan apparently too. So both Team S Archons are pretty weird, I guess. But yeah, it was a really funny stage. Like they didn't shuffle anything, and good stage.
Yeah, it was very good. I watched it last night, and I think it was very energetic.
Yeah.
And I think like this one, I took like 10 or maybe more gifts. Everyone was very good.
Actually, I forgot who it was. I think it was Luchan who wrote in a blog that they recently before when they do trainings for the stage, they started introducing like special rhythm training because Lanlan said some members are completely out of rhythm when dancing, and of course then you can perform good. And so she taught them some training methods she learned as AKB Kenkyuusei. So
it was Yukonian, yeah.
Okay, you can. Yeah, so it looks like London is usable for something else than for just joke. But yeah.
Yeah, and in MC, yeah, she's participating and leading more. I think like for a few pairs now.
Yeah, the MCs all in all got pretty good, but when London it's always guaranteed for a lot of laughter. Okay, then let's move over to the TV and media roundup, and first with Musabino Ichiban.
So yeah, I was waiting for that one. So for the lineup, Donchan, Tani, Kao, and Lala. So pretty much my top 5 right there. So we were learning yo-yo from our next world champion. So I think I was pretty disappointed actually. I was I thought we was going to be like just about yo-yo and like learning tricks and stuff. So, but it was pretty much half yo-yo training and half loke. So going on location. So what I hate. So I think I really liked everything when they about the yo-yo training, but yeah, not that much about the loke.
I thought that even like learning yo-yo is like the most boring thing that they could ever try to do in a show. But with this lineup, it's gonna be good anyway. It was very fun, especially Sato Kaho.
Yeah, I think like from the girls actually, Kaho, I think she really did a good job. So maybe we're going to like Yoshimura a few times, even though Denchan was there, it was oh, Kaho, she's good. So maybe we are going to see her again. She really out of the 4, she did the best. Yeah.
She got called Hera from like the first minute. So as any time she appears anywhere.
And show Choera really quickly too. So because it was girls from Team E, so pretty much from the start she got outed. And next week's going to be very good. I think they're going kickboxing, so it's going to be typically what I like.
Good. Okay. Next we had the Nijana videos from 2nd to 6th. With members, great pairings like Rena Hugh versus Miyomaru, which sparked some controversy.
Yeah, we gotta talk about this. We gotta get to the bottom of the barrel here.
Yeah, it's even clearly that Rena Hugh is better than Miyomaru. So
not even close.
Of course,
not even close. Yeah.
So yeah.
I posted the show notes on Twitter, and it was pretty funny because it just began. I think it was Chris saying, when I use Twitter, then Willy, and then me, and then
You don't know if it's me. It's anonymous.
I'm pretty sure that's you.
I think that might be.
I'm pretty sure I know.
Nick is easy to find
everyone
out, so.
wants.
No,
of course,
I'm not.
Just Maya out of nowhere. So.
No. I think someone framed me there at the end. I didn't write that.
Of course. But yeah, somehow Kano got pulled into that too. So anyway, it was a funny episode. You should watch this anyway, even if you think wrongly that Miyomaru is better than you. Another funny thing was Chikako versus Anichan, where Chikako, Mitsukichi, and Ami were just planning a fictional ski trip, and Chikako was always like, okay, who's driving? When do we do rest stops and so on? It was really nice to watch. Ami didn't talk too much in this episode. It was mostly Chikako and Mitsukichi, but yeah, really funny. I didn't watch the other ones, so yeah.
That happens sometimes. It's like pretty much one member and Mitsukichi, and like the second member is, yeah.
Well,
I'm sure.
Then saying nothing. So
I'm sure Willie watched Nachi and Miku.
I skipped that one and Malin versus Kohaku. No, but the Luchan versus Izurin. But it was cute. Not really interesting, but cute.
Yeah, like everything where Luchan is in.
Everything where Izurin is in.
Yeah. Today we had also Sanjanai with Mikati, Yuki-chan, and Makiko, and they spent most of the time reading mails from listeners, like what should I wear and all this stuff. Nothing super interesting, but also fun to watch. And with that, we finish up the media roundup and we go to the discussion. Today we introduce you to the current Kenkyuusei from Team S, which, like, we should already apologize, we don't know too much about them, at least for some. But nonetheless, they are there, and so we introduce you to those. Of course, we can't talk too much about the history because it's not a team in that way. So the current Kenkyuusei are all 7th, 8th generation, and draft 3. And yeah, I think we start with Wada Aina. Her nickname is Aina. She's 18 from Aichi. She's the only Kenkyuusei left from the 7th generation. Panel colors are orange, yellow, and green. And yeah, after we talked a bit about the members itself, we will just say in which team we think they fit. But yeah.
Wow. So, someone trolled really hard, like right now on the show notes. Well,
for her, I can tell right away in which team she fits. In none of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much it's difficult member to begin with because I think there's a reason she's the only one left from 7th gen. Really, I think it took like a really long time for her to enter. So pretty much, I think when everyone got promoted, she maybe like entered a few times. Now she's entering more because she's one of the oldest Kenkyuusei.
The problem I see with her is that she's, I don't want to say boring, but she doesn't bring so much to the stage. She's not a fun.
She is like,
she's not a funny character. She's not goofing around. She's just there.
She's boring. She has zero energy. She seems half retarded. I don't know.
I don't know about the half retarded part, but yeah, she's pretty boring actually.
Yeah, I think. I mean, performance-wise, like she's. I mean, pretty much now that there's every generation, like even them are like for most of them better than her. So yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much the only thing about her is like Wada-sama character from Lena Hughes. So Lena Hughes is like in love with her like for a long time now.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much I think the only reason many people like know her is by that.
Exactly. Okay, next we have, as we talked before, Atsumi Aya. Her nickname is Aya. She's 16 from Shizuoka, from the 8th generation. Her panel colors are orange and pink, and as we talked about, she's a super shy character.
Yeah, again, not an easy member to begin with. So I mean, it's kind of what it's. I mean, there's some of them like in each generation. I think members who are so shy, so we can really get their personality at all. So pretty much she's there. She's smiling. It's very cute. I think she's really cute. She has a very cute smile. But I mean, personality-wise and performance-wise, we don't see a lot. So same thing. I couldn't even see when in what team she could fit because
me neither.
I don't know about her really.
But since she didn't even have performed as an under, I think it might be still some time until promotion, so maybe her character develops. I hope her character develops much more clearly.
Yeah, right now she just seems like the type who gets fought over by members. Like she's just going to be the cute type that they fight over. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much like it's pretty funny because Uraz did our set inside because like I think Liora was kind of like there at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like very shy and
really
like
similar.
she wouldn't even respond in variety. So yeah, Aya has pretty much the same thing, but she's not responding at all. Like even with her same generation members. So yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. Next we have Ishikawa Saki of Sakejin. She's also 16 from Aichi. She's 8th generation. Kanai colors are pink, yellow, and green. And yeah, wasn't in the theater for a long time because she got injured.
Yeah, I think we really chose the good members at the beginning. It's pretty terrible. So yeah, not a lot of things to say about her too, because I think she's one of the members who like didn't enter at all. Even in the 8th generation in the Kenkyuusei, like kind of ranking, if you could say, I think she's really at the bottom. So pretty much she wasn't performing. I think like she knew the stage, but if the management had to choose, they chose someone else. So really we couldn't see her at all. Then she got injured. So yeah, pretty much aside from the fact that she's got a very cute voice, like an anime voice, but beside that, no, I have no info on her.
Again, here we also don't have no idea which team she would fit.
Yeah. Last year I applied for the Fukubukuro at for New Year, and for the first time I got one special item in one of my bags, and that was a signed picture of her.
That sucks.
What did you do with it?
I have no idea. It's probably somewhere in my desk.
Okay, next we have Ishiguro Yuzuki, or Yuzu. She's 14 from Aichi, 8th generation, yellow. Penlight colors are yellow and red. And she just had a under debut a while ago, like last week. And she's one of the youngest members in the Kenkyuusei, and known for a big smile.
Big smile, big laugh too. I think many members they really love her laughter. Chikako too in Ninja Nayo. So she's pretty much like the Xogaki, like with Hami, like the Yuzu Hami duo. Like Ami is like more of the serious type, and Yuzu is pretty much the brat.
Yeah, she's often used as the Xogaki in Eine Rule, also along with Ami. Yeah,
like a good example for it to see when they did the showroom. So it was Yukina and Nodo-chan versus Ami and Yuzu, because they did during the Chunken, the needed Chunken, they competed against each other's, and they did showroom too. So I think it was like maybe Yukina's house. It's pretty much you could see the brats.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to be very tall. Like even right now, I think she's growing quickly.
Yeah.
So she's going to be tall and linky. So I see her in K2, like kind of impression of her, but not sure for now. I think she's too young for now, so we'll have to see. I think her personality is going to change pretty quickly too.
Okay, next we go to Oshiba Rinka, or Rinka. She's 16 from Saitama, 8th generation. Pendakas are red and orange, and she hasn't undered yet. What she's known for is, as far as I know, she's doing lots of cosplays, doing handshake events, and also she's doing relatively funny showrooms. And she's known to kind of speak kind of frankly with her fans. Like if she doesn't like something or someone says something stupid, she calls up with that. So she's not the shyest type. She's pretty obvious. Funny thing was when I went to the handshakes on 7th, she was in the line next to Ryoha, so I could see her. And when while other members maybe use one of the plates to get themselves taller, so I think she used all available plates, and she was like even taller than me. And she was like probably at around 190 meters or so in height. So every fan was below her.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Yeah, like
nothing.
You can see with my note here in the doc, I didn't even know who she was. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy, I think, to not know her because then she's got a really plain face, I think, so it's really like easy to like just forget her.
She looks a bit chubby in the face, I guess. Like,
Yep.
Like with baby face, but her showrooms are funny. You would recommend to watch this. Okay. Next we have Okada Miko or Mipopo. She's 20 from Tokushima, 8th generation. Her pen light are pink and 2 whites. And I don't know much about her, but you apparently do.
Well, yeah, she was like one of my favorites just from the start, from the showroom editions. So I mean, pretty much from the start, it's where she got popular because I mean, it's funny because she said it herself. Like at first, they just post the pictures, and so fans are just following each account, like just based on their face. And she said, from the start, I was just really at the bottom, and by the end of the week, so I think it was just a week for the edition, she was near the top, and you could totally see that because she's a great singer. So she sings a lot in showroom with guitar too sometimes. And like she got really a good interaction with her fans. Like I mean, it was just a week for the audition, but she had catchphrases and stuff with her fans. So pretty much, you could see why she got popular on showroom. And so from that she took a long time to enter. It was pretty weird because she's 20 and not going in college.
Yeah.
Nick, what's going on?
Someone posted an image and it's making me laugh.
Yeah, really, it's posting.
I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, go ahead. I minimized the window. Go on.
So right now she's one of the best unchecked sellers. So actually, I mean, even on Matome, many fans say it's really hard to get her uncheck because she didn't. I think they just upped her slots recently.
Yeah,
she was
she's
pretty much. She was selling out every time, so it was hard to see her. So I went to see her. So I mean, okay, how is she going? How is she like selling out slots when she's like in Kenkyuusei with no promotion, like at all? And I thought she was a fisher at first. And say, okay, that's pretty much why. I mean, each unchecked sellers pretty much it's for that. But not at all. She's like pretty much the same thing as our showroom. She's really soothing, I'd say, and she has a close relationship with her fans. So I think we are going to see pretty much a niche fan base and maybe some powers behind that.
Yeah.
And same thing, like she's 20, so pretty much she's there for, and she's not going to college too. So it's pretty much the only thing she does is SKE. So like she's serious. So she's professional, and I think she's going to get somewhere.
Yeah, I think her singing voice reminds me kind of of Sayane for some reason.
Yeah, maybe that's why I don't like it.
I was gonna say it's not a good thing.
Yeah, from the start, like she said, Orochimaru is Yamamoto Sayaka. So I've decided that I don't like her from the very first day.
Okay.
Also, and then she's from Tokushima, which is kind of not that far from Osaka. So okay, if you're close to Osaka and Hiroshima is Yamamoto Sayaka, what the fuck are you doing in SKE? And
she's selling out slots.
If she was cute, I would forgive her, but when I see her face with her ears, it looks like a chimpanzee to me. So.
Okay. I'll have to be the defending person here. I'll have to defend her from Willie here. I actually like her.
Still you laugh.
What?
Still you are laughing about the picture.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, okay. She might look like a chimpanzee, okay?
A cute chimpanzee.
But she, like you said, she's a good singer. I've seen her multiple times. I think 2-3 times as an under for E that I've been to, and she's been really good every time. So I know fans of hers, and she, they really like her. She seems like the type of member who like the fans completely like fall into. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think like she appeals to a certain person, but I think she has a nice smile and she can sing. So maybe we shouldn't judge people on their appearances, okay?
No, we don't. I mean, we have another
I judge her on her Roshiman.
Yeah, I think I'm sure she's going to get popular. We could see she's like popular right now.
Yeah, she is. She's going to be promoted.
With no promotion, it's pretty much she's like doing very good.
She'll get 3 slots next time, or maybe even 3, I guess.
Yeah. And she's got a lot of talents. So she's like great imitation. So she's got a great imitation of Lola. She's got a good imitation of Mayu in Gakuen.
Oh yeah, this one is good. It's really good.
So yeah, I think like things like radio shows and stuff like that, I think she's going to be good.
Oh, by the way, another thing that's pretty important about her, she's always smiling. She seems like a really positive member. I know that might not be important to everyone, but she seems to be enjoying it. So good for her.
Yeah, and for teams, I'd like to see her in Team E. So pretty much, I think because because I've seen her like under like mainly on E. So pretty much, I think like with Tani, she's got I think she'd be good there.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I've said, I've seen her in E under. I'd like to see her under for the other team so I can compare. I don't know if I really. Yeah, like she fits in E much more than Miki. I'll say, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, then next we have Kurashima Ami, or Ami-chan. She's 12 from Kanagawa, for 8th generation, of course. Her penacles are yellow and white, and I think at least until the draft she was the youngest for the A group member. She might still be.
No, she's not.
She's not.
There's an NMB draftee who is even younger than AKB itself.
Oh, okay. Then he was the youngest for the A group member. Still, she's the youngest, of course, SKE member, and still she has been an otaku for ever. Like there are pictures when she was, I think, maybe 6 or 7 when she went to handshake events and so on, and she tends to post them on Twitter. Also, like when she was singing karaoke without even being able to read all the lyrics, for example. So she's
it's great because I'm pretty sure like one of our parents is like Ota for sure. So we've got a lot of videos from her like 6 or 7 dancing in front of the TV. So it's pretty much, I think, like it's pretty much the only member we've got. I've got like a father type relationship. It's like pretty much each time it's a perfect Wota daughter. So it's pretty much if you had a daughter and she was a Wota, it's pretty much it's Ami-chan.
She's a great member because she's not shy at all. Usually, whenever she's in performances or radio, so she's interacting with the members properly. She's funny. It's almost like Achan a bit, but not as kind of like Achan. Achan is maybe a bit more crazier in some way, but it's really nice to see her. As for members, I know you all said S. I don't think.
Yeah, it makes sense
because S has already a ton of young members, and the draftees are the youngest members in all draftees for SKE. So having another 12-year-old member, Ryan, I guess, of course, a young team is important, but at some points you need some more experience, or at least older members with some life experience. So I think.
And like she's 12, so I'm pretty much the same thing as Yusuke. I think they're too young for now to really know how, just like Kamimura, for example, like she's totally different from when she entered. So we can't really know. But she's going to fit anywhere. I think like one of the most impressive things is that a very hard worker. For our generation, she's one Like, yeah, I think she's fourth in S to have entered in S. She has entered in every team.
Yeah.
And she was the second one to enter in K2 too.
Yeah.
Just after Yukonian. So yeah, I mean,
She's
like she was like 11 at the time, so it's very impressive.
Yeah.
And yeah, one of the things with her is she's very frustrated at times with her age. So pretty much she say she could enter a lot more if she was like older. And I'm pretty sure if she was older, she maybe would have been promoted. I think like the main reason she wasn't like even though she entered that much and that early, it's pretty much her age. And for like Unshakes, it's the same thing too. So she was like, oh, like I know a lot of fans who won't come to me because I'm too young. So pretty much for the fans, it's kind of weird to go see a 11 or 12 years old girl.
It's really the only reason why I don't want her in S is her age. But other than that, she's really good.
Yeah, and I don't think she's going to get promoted. Like I'm pretty sure they're going to wait for a year. It's too bad because she
would deserve it, but her age is a problem.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, her age is pretty much a problem.
Okay, next we have Sakamoto Marin, Marin or Monroe. Never heard about this. I heard Morodan, but
Monroe from Marin Monroe.
Okay.
Like, a lot of our Doki calls her that.
Okay. Then we have she's 16 from IG. She's from the 8th generation. Her panel color is light blue and blue. And yeah, she was Yumichi Oshi, which was of course pretty sad that just when she entered, Yumichi graduated. But Yumichi went to her Seitan-sai as a surprise. That's got a pretty famous picture from this. And yeah, she's known for her Yatane catchphrase, which captured, I guess, all the other members by now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, everyone does it now, and like the fans and everyone.
Yeah,
because I think if you go to a SKE event, you're going to hear the Yatanes like from the other side of the room.
I mean, even I catch myself doing this, so it's really infecting. But yeah, she's also liked SKE since quite a long time, and I'm not sure about her performance. She's funny in MCs usually, and of course, her loud voice helps to stand out. I haven't paid so much attention on her dancing abilities. And
she's clearly not one of the best performers, and like, even underwise. So right now, I think she's entered everywhere, but it took a lot of times to begin it. So yeah, not the best performer, but good MC.
Yeah.
I think she's really cute.
Yeah.
I know some members
I agree.
who don't like her, but I think she's really cute.
Yeah, and apparently we agree also that she would be in S, especially with
the makes
character.
Sense.
It's not that her face is not ugly, but the problem is that her voice and the way she looks half asleep with that awful voice that she has, it's I don't know, it's just not possible.
Okay.
It's not possible. Okay. Yeah, she's loud. If you go to the theater, she really drowns out the other members when she talks. When she does the yatane, that's all you can hear. So it's kind of like when you're leaving the stage, it's hard when some members try to talk to you because all you can hear is Marin just shouting yatane. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of funny.
Okay. Then,
I wanted to let her rest, so when I went to see her in Unshake, I didn't ask for Yatane because I think she did it like 100 times that day. So rest your voice.
Yeah. Okay, next we have Shiraruki Kohaku, or Koha-chan or Kohapi. She's 19 from IT, 8th generation, palette is red and 2 white. And yeah, she's known to be a gamer. She's doing gaming streams on Showroom and posting videos on Twitter from her playing GTA, for example. So, not a little idol like this, but really fun to watch.
I'm the reason she started playing Dark Souls.
You are.
Because she told me she was gonna buy it anyway, but she replied to me saying I'm gonna play, and then she played it and she's terrible. It's funny because I like Kohaku a lot because of these streams that she does.
Yeah, me too.
But she's so bad at the other games. Like it's kind of funny. Like you call yourself a You know, like, oh, I'm the gamer idol and whatever, and she can't do anything. Like, she plays GTA, but she follows the speed limits, and she never shoots, and she's just like casually driving.
At least that's what
and
she's showing.
Walking around.
Can't
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. When the camera's off, she's probably like killing everyone.
Yeah.
And Dark Souls, she wasn't actually showing the game. I don't know why, because she showed us GTA. Maybe it's a showroom thing?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe it's a difference between just posting a film of video on Twitter and really
Twitter.
streaming.
Yeah. So she was just showing herself, and God, I was just following around with what she was saying, and yeah, it was. There's like one boss at the start of the game. It takes you maybe 5-10 minutes to get past that area, and she spent like hours. So yeah.
Seeing her play GTA, yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, no, I like her a lot. She's really funny. So I was surprised because she can sing pretty well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, she was picked by Julina for our unit for the Giant Can tournament.
Yeah.
She picked her and Miku from the Kenkyuusei.
Okay.
Go ahead.
In the beginning, first time I saw her, I thought she looked like Miao.
Me too.
And then she gained 9 kilos, so I thought even more that she looked like Miao. And I hope for her she won't have the same fate as Miao. Basically, you gain 9 kilos, you disappear from everywhere.
And go to Korea.
The character is also kinda similar, like a more rough character. Like, for example, I used to call her Moto Yankee. What she doesn't like, but it's always fun to see those two in MTs together.
In MCs too, like a few times it's like, okay, when you go to Kohaku and she's not in a good mood, she's just going to show you like, okay, leave me alone.
Yeah. So.
And she's got like a flirt character too. I see her like flirting a lot with the other members. And she's pretty much has like a favorite victim. I guess is Kao. She was Kao in a lot of. A lot of flirting, yeah.
Oh, and I think the game is Love Live. I don't know it might be Idolmaster. I think it's Love Live, but her entire room is decorated in like characters from that game. Yeah.
It's like the perfect woman for every otaku.
So yeah, I really see her in Team E. Like I can like see her already. Like she can just be promoted tomorrow.
I can see her as well.
I fit right in because of the interaction with I, but E fits her much better. Okay, next we move to Nakamura Izumi, or Izudin. She's 18 from Osaka, from the 8th generation. Her pen light is red, blue, and white, and yeah, it's our otter idol. She's like it's her main thing that she looks like an otter. She uses it whenever. It's not like she doesn't like it. She really likes it. Apparently, she also really loves otters. And yeah, she's also really funny. Maybe because she's from Osaka, but I like her MTs.
Of course.
Oh, she's funny. She's the cutest Kenkyuusei.
Yeah.
I'd say Visually, I think she's like very cute. She's very pretty. And yeah.
She needs to. Her performance has improved, but so I think she's getting close to where she could get promoted.
Yeah, I mean she's constantly performing as under in Team S now, so.
Yeah, it was rough at the start though, like really rough.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get into K2. She couldn't under for K2 once or twice, I think, because she wasn't good enough to perform.
Yeah, when I saw Team S at the theater, she was. It was back in December. She was like really, really below like Luchan, Mio, but now she's improved, and she actually was. She said she was frustrated when the others got promoted. That she knew she didn't have the level to be promoted yet.
I mean, she was center for the Kenkyuusei stage after that, but still, of course.
I think like even not even popularity wise, but I think management wise, maybe I see her like in in the high rank of the Kenkyuusei, but yeah, I think her performance, she can have like very very good facial expression, but like pretty much the thing she has, and like a lot of members have it. During the show, she just looks around a lot, so I'm not sure if like she's not really sure of the movement. But yeah, you can see her like looking around, and yeah, I really see in stages, so she has to correct that, and then it's going to be good.
Yeah.
We watched Jeff and I. We watched the bonuses from Mushiki no Hiro this week, and there's a bonus where they have to they interview each young member for about 2 minutes and try to make them mad. And Isulin was one of the funniest thing. When the guy said, you're often told that you look like an otter. She was, I look like an otter. Yeah. I really hate otters. Can you put this mask on your face so that I don't see your face for the rest of the interview?
Yeah, those was really good. And yeah, apparently most of us see her in S, except Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd see her in S too, but like maybe in K2 I would like to see how it looks like.
Yeah, I think just getting by the amount she's performing as under in Team S, and considering that S leads members and K2 not, I see her going to S. Maybe even if they promote members on the end of this month in Beijing, maybe even then.
Yeah, and it's pretty sure she's going to be in the next batch. So yeah, next promotion, I think she's going to be in it. So
yeah, exactly. Okay, next we have Nonogaki Miki, or Nono-chan. She's 18 from Aichi, from the 8th generation. Her pendant is light blue and white. And she's known for doing showrooms every day. She had a 1-year anniversary a while back.
Yeah. And like pretty much with her bird, like every time. So her bird is pretty funny because like sometimes the bird sang her alarm clock song, so it's pretty good. And yeah, I think she has 2 things because she's ahead, so pretty much a lot of members make fun of her. But at the same time, I think she's pretty much the one with the most friends in the generation. I think she's friends with really everyone, and I think everyone really loves her.
It's been a while since she's done a showroom with Yukina, but that was my favorite thing to watch. The 2 of them together on showroom. It's an hour and a half of non-stop laughing.
And it's funny because
their interaction is
and she can just work with everyone. Like she can have a showroom with Ami and Yuzu, and like go ahead with them, or just like with more older members. So yeah, I think she fits in everywhere. She's one of the girls. I think if we put her in a team, she's going to be able to be friends with them pretty quickly.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm hoping to see her in K2 just to have her with Yukina during MCs.
Yeah, I followed her the most when they were doing the drafts. I watched, I think, every one of her showrooms with a friend of mine, just because we would be like, oh, she's on. And I mean, I don't know why. Like, I really liked her in the draft showrooms, and then I never really followed her after that. I don't know why. And when I saw her in the theater, I made like a bird motion to her. Like I was just like, flapping wings thing. I've seen people do that to her, and she was like looking at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" So I was like, "Are you?" And I was like, "Are you?" You don't have time to talk to them, but in my head I was like, "Are you serious?" Like I thought that was your character, And Churi said and I thought Churi would have talked to her with the whole bird thing, but she's never talked to her in her life before they did the unit concert thing.
Yeah.
And her bird's called Churi, but there's no relation there.
Okay. Next we have Fukai Negai, or Negai. She's 15 from Osaka, 8th generation. Her pendant is light blue and 2 white. And she hasn't honored yet. And she's just super annoying, I think. all agree on this.
Yeah, I think that since we started this podcast and I've been watching more Kenkyuusei stages, she may not be far from beating Matsumura Kaori in my ranking of most hated members in the whole 48 group history. She's super loud. She's super ugly. She looks actually she looks like the crossing of Murashige and a pig, and she's just as annoying and loud as Murashige.
That's true. Yeah, she's annoying, loud, really loud.
Yeah, and I think like recently it's getting worse. I liked her. But pretty much because she's friend with Miku, and they've done a lot of showrooms together. But yeah, I think it's pretty much the same thing with like anyone with this character. She can be like overbearing and like taking a lot of space in MC, and so yeah, I think it can be like really annoying. I know. And I think it's getting worse like recently. I think.
Yeah, I call it the Nishinomiki syndrome. It's these girls who think that people actually like the fact that they are loud and annoying, and they think they have to do even more to become more popular, and they become caricatures of themselves.
That really reminds me of.
Yeah. Well put. When I was in the theater, I really didn't know much about the Kenkyyuseis before I went my first time to the theater. And she did her like her introduction, which is like the most over the top thing you can ever like think of. Like her introduction, I think you can agree, is like super annoying, right?
Yeah.
And I saw this, and me and other people I saw in the audience were like, our eyes were just huge. We're like, what the hell are you doing? Like what? Because it's such a contrast to the other members, in how they introduce themselves. And yeah, I was actually kind of shocked. I think that's like the only time I've ever been shocked at an idol thing that I've been to is seeing her.
Yeah, all of this makes it hard to put her in a team unless she really changes her
character.
character.
I mean, like this kind of personality, I can see her in E, and like maybe she can take lesson from Tani, how you can be Guigui and
Exactly. Or gets a little bit scolded by Maki.
But I think she didn't enter yet, so I think like she's not getting promoted anytime soon. So
yeah, me neither.
We're safe for now.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's move to the last one. Morihida Riko, Rikorin, she's 17 from Hiroshima. Also 8th generation, Panad is red and blue, and she also has an undercut and is known to be shy, even her catchphrase kind of includes that. I don't know if there is much else to talk about her.
Yeah, very much. I think she's one of my favorites from the audition at first. Like, and still her showroom is one of my favorites. She likes, like, the fans makes fun of her, like in showroom, and like her reaction to that is very very good. So yeah, I used to follow her on showroom, and pretty much just that. She's not performing a lot in theater, so she got injured at some time, and performance-wise, she's pretty much near the bottom of the generation. So yeah,
she will also take much more training for promotion.
Yeah, I think she's actually selling unchecked slots, so she's popular there. But I mean, for the rest, I don't think it means she's going to be promoted just on that. But
yeah. I agree.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I actually know a bunch of people who go to her handshakes, but I have no idea why. I haven't asked them. They just say, "Oh, she's cute." So.
Yeah, I think like our relationship with our fans, like if it's the same thing on showroom, I think I can understand why they go to Handshake, but I think if you're not going, like if you're not a fan, basically, so you're not going to be interested, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe before moving to the draftees, since now we finished talking about all the 8th generation girls. So actually, so today we talked that there are quite a few of them. So like Ishikawa Sakio, Shibarinka, Rikorin, or Fukai Nagai, who either are pretty bad in terms of performance or in terms of MCs. these kind of things. I thought like compared to the 7th gen, where only Wada Aina, I guess, was really bad. There's a lot more contrast in this generation.
Yeah.
Like the top members got really promoted fast, and they were really deserving. They're really good top members, but like the bottom is.
Maybe that's because they
tough.
did showroom auditions and not like normal auditions in the first place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the bottom is very bad. For like members not undering, I think it's not really the same situation as for 7th gen, because at the time I think there was a lot of occasion to under, and for 8th gen for a while I think they've not very much too much occasion. So I think it's pretty much the management choosing like the 2 or 3 best. It was pretty much the same girls undering again and again, because like it's always been weird to me, because it's been like months, like easily 6 months from now. I'm pretty sure they know like at least one stage to under in, but I think if there's just 1 or 2 spots, like I think they're pretty much okay. We are going to go with like Isolin or like members who just already undered a lot, and they're not going to to think too much.
And the thing is, once these girls get promoted, so hopefully in 2 weeks, then there will be even less reason to like at the moment they could decide, okay, today even if Isolin is available or Marine, let's put someone else instead, just to train them, right? But once they become regular members, they cannot remove them to put Kenkyuusei for training. Yeah. So possibly in the next 6 months they will have absolutely zero chance to under in.
Which means we really need a new Kenkyuusei stage.
Yeah, because the thing is, for me, like since FGen is there, there's not been an occasion when a regular member from a team had to under in another team. So pretty much every time they needed a Kenkyuusei, they found one. Yeah. So either the pimper who didn't under, then they don't know any stage, and they don't have the level to under in any stage.
Yeah.
I can't really, like, aside from some members, I can't really think that's the case, because like they already did 2 stages as Kenkyuusei, and they learned it pretty quickly, I think. So I don't know how they wouldn't be able to learn one of the other stage. So but I think it looks bad, like to have that many members with no under experience. Doesn't look good.
Just to wrap things up, I guess, for the Kenkyuusei, I think we can all agree that when they promote next time, the members who will be promoted will be Miku, Marin maybe, Kohaku maybe, Izurin for sure, Miki for sure, and Ami-chan maybe, but she's very young. But and all the others,
on the age, But
all the others, I can't really see them being promoted. But if anyone else has thoughts on that.
Maybe they just pity promote Aina, but
Liko maybe just on like handshake popularity, but
maybe sure. Would you see Wada Aina being promoted this time?
Just out of pity, maybe. Like,
exactly.
Pretty much.
One chance stayed Kenkyuusei for almost 4 years, so.
But usually when we saw girls being promoted out of pity, it was like, okay, let's just promote all the girls that are left over. Like, we're not gonna leave 1 or 2 girls alone as Kenkyuusei. So this time maybe not.
I was just thinking, like, what if a 3rd gen draft gets promoted ahead of her?
I think that she leaves.
Unless we have a genius like Azumarian hidden among them. If the next promotions are in 2 weeks, it's a bit early, but it's possible. We saw it with Rian, 40 days I think to get promoted.
And it's like we've already having 2 draftees in the session girls, so I think if they really like did a test and pretty much like maybe they were as good as some members. They've got like even like 2 weeks or a month, we've got a draftees entering S or K2, then yeah, it's going to look very bad for the other who haven't entered yet.
Yeah. Okay, then since we are already talking about the draftees, I think because we don't have too much to talk about them, I would just read them out and we'll talk about all of them together after that.
Yep.
And first, so for Team S, we have Otani Yuki, or Yuyu, she's 13 from IG, and her Penat is 2 yellow and light blue. And we have Kozuma Honoka, or Hono-chan, she's also 13 from IG, and her Penat is red and green. For Team K2, we have Nakano Airi, her nickname is Laverin or Raburin. She's 17 from IG, and her Penat is 2 pink and 1 white. And we have Nishi Marina for Team E, which her nickname is Marinya. She's 18 from Kanagawa. Penat is yellow and blue. And we have Hirati Shiina for Team E. Her nickname is Sichan. She's 18 from IG, and her Penat is pink and red. Yeah, it's noticeable that Team S again got the youngest one, by far the youngest one.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I was surprised actually that Honoka is only 13 because she's 1.65 m, so
she's really
so I guess it made me think that she was older than that, but no, she's really young as well.
Yeah, and I thought Nishi Marina from E was like 12, but she's 18.
Yeah.
She looks so young.
She's like what less than 150 for sure.
Yeah. So I have high hopes for Hirata Shiina in Team E. She's one of the ones who's been chosen for the Kenkyuusei stage, right?
Yeah.
So, and I know a lot of people who are really interested in her right now. I don't know why, to be honest, but
I voted for her, but
I voted for both of them. Yeah, in Team E.
Me too.
Yeah, I couldn't vote, so my interest into the draftees will start as soon as they perform the first time.
Yeah. But I think she's just my type looking at her, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see them perform and all that. But yeah, I have high hopes for the two Team E ones. They look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nishi Marina was the one who stood out for me during the auditions. First because she's the cutest. She was one of the cutest girl out of all draftees, after, of course, Yukina's sister. But and she really seemed to be a big SK fan.
So yeah, she announced. So they got their blog account. I think it's 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So yeah, in her first blog, she explained her penlight colors. And so it's I think it's 2 of the colors. I don't know if the entire penlight colors, but yeah, it was the penlight color of Kohami. So yeah, it's another reason to like her for me.
She's the only one who asked SKE and is not from Aichi. So she's from Kanagawa. So it really means that she wanted specifically SKE. She's a SKE fan, not just a 48 group fan.
Yep.
Yeah. It's really good that we have this time SKE fans as draftees. And it's
I mean, pretty much every members who got chosen, they all asked for SKE. I don't think we've got members from.
No, but the other
Marina and Shiina for sure wanted Team E. They specifically asked for Team E. Honoka asked for Team S for sure too, and Aili for K2. Not sure about Otani Yuki.
Yeah, when you're called Airi, you have to ask K2. That's normal.
Yeah.
But no, the other 4 are from Aichi, so it's like are they? They're probably fans of SKE because they're from Aichi. In the space.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah. That's good.
Okay.
So pretty much the only girl I've seen in audition was Marina, and the rest were going. So at first I have to see a perf. So it's good that they're performing that soon. We're going to Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen them 2-3 times in person, but I can't tell you a thing about them. They're so shy.
Yeah, I saw them just only the next lane to mine on handshake events, but
they're shy.
Yeah, well, of course they just entered.
I had.
You sometimes have like talents like Ami-chan or
Ami-chan
or so, most.
For the 8th gen, I was there at the first event where you could actually use a ticket for her. Like they had done 2 handshakes before, but basically they were kind of guests. Like you could go handshake them without any ticket. So they did that at 2 Zenkoku national handshakes. And then the next one, which was the first where you could actually use a ticket, so it was still a national handshake. I went, I talked to, so the lane was Chibiami, Sato Kaho, Mio, and I don't remember who was after Mio because voilà.
Priorities.
And for the 3 of them, like they were absolutely not shy, I can tell you. But I guess you can imagine with Ami, Sato Kaho, and Mio that they are not the type of girls to be shy. But so it was only their 3rd event in front of the fans. So I don't know when you saw them, if it was their very first time or second.
Oh, this must have been their 4th, 5th time, and they were selling goods. So you can actually go see them, like you said, as guests free. But I've never made it to I've always had handshakes during that time.
Yeah, me too.
And so I saw them at the goods, and I had Otani Yuki and Nishi Marina, the 2 small ones, I think. And they were really, really shy. And I was trying to talk to them. I was like, oh, give me Maya's goods, blah, blah, blah. And no, like they weren't interacting at all with me. So I was just very bad.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's something specific to FGN. I think they just had showroom from the start, so they got the volume edition, and then they got it back pretty quickly. So I think there for sure there's some shy girls, but a lot of them, and that's why they did sell handshake slots as quickly, because I think a lot of them are not shy at all with fans.
Yeah, and they're already known by fans.
Yeah, Mizuno Ari was there when I was there, and she was like she was next to someone, I forget who it was, but she was next to some of them, not the ones I was with, and they were talking a lot to fans. So maybe they just need someone else to calm them, be nearby. And Mizuno Ari was not talking; she was just kind of there and talking a little bit with the fans. Yeah, Jeff's laughing because he knows how that feels. No, but I think she was just there to kind of make them feel like, okay, it's called, I'm here for you,
Yeah.
Make them feel more relaxed.
She did the same thing with FGen, pretty much the first showroom they did with the senpai was with Eileen, so I think she takes attention to her kohai.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. If no one has to add anything for this, I can guess.
Quickly about the stages, the Kenkyuusei stages. So quickly at first they had Partiga Asimario. So I hate that stage. It's my
I love it.
Worst of the worst. There's a lot of songs that I like, but as a stage to watch, it's terrible to me because there's a lot of ballad of slow songs.
Okay.
And
I get what you mean.
Not many things going on. So a ton of good songs, but as a stage, I hate it, and I've seen it for maybe 2 years with 7th gen and D2, so having it again with 8th gen was okay, I'm ready to go to something else.
You are just watching Kiss Wadameyo with Sato Kao, like you were doing with Lala before, and
pretty much. And Skartilali, I mean, come on, let's not skip it. So very happy they went to Station Girls. Didn't know the stage very well, so pretty much not used to it. I think for pretty much everyone, I think they got better. Like Miko, for example, in Partigal Gemelio, couldn't care a lot, but since they went to Station Girls, she got really better. So I think pretty much because the stage allows you to simply to more dance and more expressions.
Yeah.
So overall, way better.
I mean, the stage also has some boring songs, but overall they have really good songs. For me, I like it, especially because it's an old Team K stage. And they have.
Yes, like Station Girls, from the beginning, really like the song. It really sets the tone.
Yeah.
They've got amazing units. I mean, for me, I think it's one of my favorite stage for units. Blue Rose, Kinsley, Futali, Emeno Dobutsu, and very, very good.
And then you have Kurogado Shinade.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, the units are really good.
And it's the best version of Blue Rose ever.
Well,
yeah, I mean the Blue Rose lineup is very, very strong.
Yeah, the Blue Rose lineup is really,
it's really good. I still like the K one better, but yeah, I'm biased.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be on the other side here, but this stage I really don't like, to be honest. I went in person and I felt bored, which is kind of bad. It was my first, it's my first time at the theater and I felt bored. I don't think that's a good sign.
Yeah.
And there's some songs like that. I'm sorry, I just can't. Like Kenkyuusei Tafutai, I just do not like that song. It's so slow and please. And there's a bunch of other songs too that are slower and they just kind of bore me. And it's not the members' fault. Like it's just the songs are just not my type, you know. So.
Like Don't Disturb, for example, it's so.
Oh, I hate that.
What I think annoys me maybe the most is when they have Kurogado Shinade and they are singing "We Are the SKE." It sounds just weird. Before they would just we are the Kenkyuusei or we are something like this.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a stage from 2006. At the time, they were still they didn't have the formula they have now.
Yeah.
Like for example, the units you don't have all the girls with the one unit each. It's there are two units that look like what units look like nowadays. And then I'm gonna do the Bootswan, let's just put 7 girls, and then the next song let's just put all the rest. So not being able to see some girls in small groups is a bit of a shame for especially for Kenkyuusei. I guess you'd like to see what they can do individually.
Yeah. And the other things was very weird because the unit is like for 15 members. So each time there's one member who don't have a unit. So I don't understand that. Just add a member to another Butsen, who cares? But every time it used to be Miku who didn't have any unit. Now she's pretty much doing Kenji Lareta for sure. But I mean each time there's one member who don't have a unit. So I mean
there should be two members, no?
No, I think I just counted on
4, 2, and 8. Should be 14.
Yeah.
Depending on how you count Fushidara and Natsu. But,
I've got 9 for another Butsuan, but.
Okay, I thought it was 4.
8,
okay.
9. Yeah, it's 9.
I thought it was 8. Okay. Maybe they added one more.
What animal was Miku?
Miku is usually she's doing Kenji Lareta, but.
Okay. No. Okay.
I don't know if she's doing the monkey or.
Yeah, that's okay. I wanted someone to say that. Okay. Thank you.
And it's pretty funny because even in Patrick Mario, everyone thought she's going to sing how's the song with the piano? Christmas Eve. What's the full song?
Yeah, it is. It's
Christmas Eve.
Anatato
Christmas Eve. Yeah, because it makes sense, but for some reason they didn't have that song on the stage. I think we didn't even have an explanation even now. I think I'm happy with Session Girls, Virgin Love with Miyomaru Center is amazing. And Cinderella wa Tamasarenai at the end with Yokonian Center, very, very good.
It's weird when they do the shuffled version that Miyo is doing Ameno de Butsuan instead of Blue Rose. She's the zebra now. I don't know if Ruchan or Satokao or Yokonian are shuffled as well, or if they do the
Ruchan is the elephant as always.
Okay, still.
Yeah, and Kao hasn't been in a Kenkyuusei stage for a while now, so.
No, but even in the shuffle one.
No.
I think she was in the first one. She was in the first one for sure, so. But after that, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with that. But I'd be happy with them changing again with the draftees coming in the group.
Apparently, so since they are starting, two of them are doing this stage, they started learning that, and they didn't learn another stage like we thought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. Okay. Anything else to add?
Yeah, I just want to, I guess if we can do this, pick if you could pick one person from this whole Kenkyuusei, the people who are still Kenkyuusei, and say you have high hopes for them. Could you say what your hopes are for them, and who would be, and kind of what you're expecting of them?
Okay, for me it would be, I guess, Isolin, and I just hope he gets really good in MCs, like he gets another really funny and interesting character.
Yeah, for me actually, it's we were talking about her earlier, but Ayaha. I'm actually kind of interested in her because she interacts a lot with Maya. So, but like Jeff said, we have no idea what
interacts is a lot to say. They just wave at each other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, behind the scenes, they apparently interact each other. Like Maya has written a lot about her in her blog, but I have no idea what Ayaha even thinks about that. So, you know, I'd like her to open up a little bit, you know, to at least get some, you know, get an idea of her personality.
Yeah. Okay.
For me, Isolin for Graveyard.
Yes, he was in the zero position contest.
Yeah, I really liked what she did in that contest. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her more than Sato Kaho there.
Come on, don't be crazy right now. What are you saying?
I liked Ineshu the most. Okay.
And for me, it's Miku. Miku, I'm expecting like if it could be the next Sally, like really like coming from like the bottom and just huge check sellers. Yeah.
Okay. I'd say with that we finished the Kenkyuusei and that we also finished our member introduction. We haven't yet decided what we do next week. So if any of you listeners have any suggestions what we should talk about, just leave it in the comments. Otherwise, we will figure something out to talk about.
Best Griver body.
Okay.
In 2 weeks, it should be easy. We're going to talk about the Geisha Halls concerts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Then thank you for listening and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.